Yes, the work package that we lead in the course of the SPATIAL project deals with requirements identification for AI-based systems. So the main idea is actually to start looking at the use cases that we have in the project, but also to gather knowledge from desktop research and also the common knowledge that we have out there in order to more or less identify which are the tangible needs and requirements for AI-based systems in cybersecurity. We complement this by additional other activities which are related to threat modeling and risk estimation for artificial intelligence models and machine learning models, and we classify those requirements in different types, for example, data-related requirements, model-related requirements, also such requirements which are related to legal aspects and of course to the algorithms that are applied. What has been done so far is that we finished a first round of such requirements identification. What we then actually did afterwards is to sit together, the whole of the project, and in a couple of online sessions we actually started seeing how these requirements can be used for deriving an architecture, the SPATIAL platform that we want to implement in the course of the project, mainly in Work Package 3. And also these requirements, of course, they influence many of the other activities, for example in Work Package 2, where we have the corresponding metrics and KPIs for machine learning models which are measuring their resilience, explainability and other aspects. And this is the interrelation between our activities in Work Package 1 and the other work packages. Okay, the next steps are basically that now the implementation of the platform has started already. It seems that we already have a first draft of the architecture, and the metrics are also in place, so it means that now we are going to provide this platform with time and basically to embed it in the use cases. And this of course will lead to many things that we are going to find out. I mean, there will be new things which we have not actually considered at the beginning, and these new things are going to flow back in the documents of Work Package 1 such that we can update the requirements, and we really have something at the end of the project which can be given as catalog to someone of requirements. Basically that people, developers from outside can actually see a validated requirements catalog and know, okay, this is what we need to take care of when we design such a system. In our use case, so we actually took this use case from an earlier European project, and we had a master thesis where a master student was investigating this. So basically the use case deals with emergency communications, and we hope that it's kind of like probably relevant in a couple of years, but our goal is not to improve somehow the communication system there, but we actually want to add new artificial intelligence functionality in the things which are already present. So we had previously the EMINOS project, which was really dealing with the communication system for emergency communication, and now we want to make the decision about when an emergency call is triggered. We want to make it based on machine learning algorithms, and we want to make those explainable. What is the reason for this? The reason is that if those algorithms don't function properly, then you might be generating too many automated emergency calls, which would basically overload the call taker side, the people that really have to dispatch the emergency call. If you, on the other hand, fail to generate an emergency call in a critical situation, then you might endanger human life. And in that case, we hope that it's very important that the decision for an automated call is actually sophisticated, done in a proper manner, based on machine learning. But on the other hand, it also must be explainable. It must be really clear why this decision was taken. And this is what we actually want to implement, and we want to use the SPATIAL platform in order to enable this use case. We hope to achieve the impact of actually showing that artificial intelligence can also be applied in a critical domain for a critical system, and we hope also to achieve the impact that we are going actually to make this decision explainable and clear to people who look from outside, in case that there is a critical situation and it needs to be assessed why the system has taken such decision. But in general, we really want to show that machine learning can be applied in critical domains, which is currently not the case very often. So the use case is going to make immediate use of the SPATIAL platform. So this means that we are now developing the platform, and the use case is actually as it is. What we have there as a test bed, we don't touch it much, but we have only one particular place where we actually add the SPATIAL platform to the use case. And by using the SPATIAL platform in the use case, we are going to validate basically the algorithms, the methods and the platform itself, which is developed in the course of SPATIAL. The use case application is emergency communication, basically, which I myself believe that this type of voice over IP emergency communication will be relevant within 5 to 10 years, I guess, yeah, not now.